Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over how to play the acoustic version of MT that I made on my channel. I've gotten quite a few requests to do a lesson video about it, so let's get right to it. Okay, so there are three main chords that I use throughout this song. I use F, which is this. I use A minor, and I use G. Those are the three main chords I use throughout the whole song. So this is how I play it in the verse. Sounds something like this. So, not too hard. I've been able to come up with a basic strumming pattern. When I did the song, I didn't really do a specific strumming pattern. I just kind of went to what I felt was right. But for the sake of this video, I went ahead and kind of made out a simple strumming pattern that'll get the correct sound out of it. And I'll also leave it in the video. Okay, so the strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay? So I'm going to leave that in the video. You'll see it pop up on the screen. And so I'm going to go ahead and play through it real quick, and you guys can follow along. So that is the strumming pattern that is kind of like what I do in the song. Like I said, I don't really follow a specific strumming pattern. I just kind of go along to the melody of the song, but that should be enough to get you started. So, going into that verse, as I'm playing it, so right there, when I switch to that G, as you can see, I just play the single note on the E string once. And it just kind of adds to it. That's just how I felt it was. So that's how I did that. So when I switch from A minor to G, it goes a little bit like this. I just play the G note, which is the 3rd fret of the 6th string, or the E string. I play it once, and then I go into the rest of the chord. Nothing too hard, but that's basically the only thing I can think of that I really do that is different in that verse. Otherwise, it's just following that basic strumming pattern of the 3 chords, going from F to A minor to G, back to F. That is all there is to it. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to play the intro verse. Okay, so the intro verse of the song goes something like this. So, to start off there, we have basically an F chord shape with our fingers. So I've got my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, which is the D string. I've got my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And I've got my my index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So altogether, that is like that. So to start it off, I play the 3rd and 4th string together. And I play the 3rd string open, so like this. Sounds kind of weird right there, but from there, I use my middle finger and I hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So it goes like this. So once again, that is the 3rd and 4th strings together, and I play them at the same time. And while I'm playing that, I play the 3rd fret of the 4th string, and I play an open note on the 3rd string, and then I hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my middle finger, like this. And then from there, I pick the 1st fret of the 2nd string, like that. So together it is. And then from there, I play an open note on the E string, the high E, sorry, which is the 1st string. So all together we've got. And from there, I use my pinky finger to play the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So then I go to back to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So, and then I pull my finger off to play an open note. So, just like that. So all together so far we've got. That's the next part, and that is just playing the 3rd string open again and hammering on. The same thing we did in the beginning. So from here, but this time I'm just playing the 3rd string. So, just like that. Okay, so all together what we've got so far is just like that. Now, I move into a note that goes just like this. So what I'm doing there is I just have my index finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. And I play the 1st string, the 2nd string, and the 3rd string all together. And I'm leaving the 2nd and 3rd string open. So together, I get this. And then I use whatever finger, I use the ring finger or the pinky finger, to play the 5th fret of the 1st string. So. And then I just pull off to an open note, back to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So far we've got. Then to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. And then I do something like this. And that is just a pull off from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the 1st fret. So. And then from there I go back into the original riff. So all together it should sound like this. Now we're playing the same part over again. Now this is where it gets different. On the 2nd time of that intro verse, I do this. And that is my intro, or my transition into the verse. So from there, I'm doing the same thing I was before, right here. But instead of doing the, I'm doing this. I play the open note of the 3rd string, and then I just go into my F chord. Just like that. So I go. So I'm going to play it very slowly all together, so that way you guys can kind of follow along and see how it goes. So all together very slowly we've got. And that's basically all there is to the song. It's pretty simple. Might be a little difficult for beginners on the intro part, but you guys should be able to get the verse down with the 3 main chords. But other than that, that's pretty much all there is to it. So let me know what you guys thought of the video. Please comment any questions you may have. And if you enjoy my content, please subscribe and leave a like. Thank you guys so much for watching.